What's going on, y'all? We back. You already know it's me, Charms, and the beautiful queen of podcasts, Iman.
Hi guys, how are you?
I hope y'all missed us because we missed y'all. And I
Uh,
always miss recording.
yeah. So what was it? 3 weeks off? Like, who told you to take off for your birthday?
Who told you to leave leave the country? Like,
But we were
here we
sup-
go playing the blame game. It's always the blame
but
game.
we were
You
supposed
do
to
you know what she does?
film
I talk to her all the time. She don't say nothing. As soon as we come on this show, she be ready to
because y'all
blast
because y'all
me.
need to see the real deal.
Yo,
Okay?
why do you do that?
Who told you to take your birthday off? Oh, I'm gonna be so drunk. I'm like, so he cannot film.
I was
What?
twisted.
But did you enjoy your birthday?
No,
No,
no.
you was twisted.
I was smacked.
So what didn't you enjoy?
Things I let up before my birthday, I really didn't like, people don't know how to act.
On your birthday? I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of them. No, I'm not.
No,
I'm
we've
not.
been out for my birthday before, you know how to
Yeah,
act.
no, I do.
And the crazy thing is, I acted irate on my birthday years ago, and this year I actually was so calm as
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You
It
remember?
was a lot happening that
You
birthday
remember?
at the table. Just a clean choke. I was like, is he choking someone at the dinner table in a restaurant? Yeah, it was a lot. I was trying to be all like cool, calm, because I was like new to the group.
I was trying to be calm too. Let me tell you,
And
I'm
yeah,
always the calm one. That's why I say don't bother me because I'm always gonna
is
take it to
that
the
what happened?
extremes.
He bothered you and you choked him? All I saw was the choke. I don't know what happened. All I know is I was eating. And the next thing I know, you were choking someone. I don't know really what transpired.
People always bothering me.
Okay, so he's bothering you.
Little old me.
Okay.
I'm the innocent guy.
Just choke all in the restaurant. I was like, okay, this is a really nice upscale restaurant. You know, let's just chill. But it was nothing I could say.
I'm so reformed because some bullshit happened this year, and I just like la 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 la. Maybe
Okay.
maybe because I'm older, showing a little growth, and because I'm on parole.
Yeah, you weren't on parole that birthday that year. Okay. But did you go out to eat? Like, what did you do? Tell us what you did for your birthday. Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you. So I was drunk for like 56 nights,
Okay.
like all Scorpio season. So October 23rd
Mm-hmm.
started Scorpio season.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the bar like as soon as I got out of work. So from October 23rd to what's that? November
When is Scorpio season over? Over?
21st, I think it's over.
I have no idea. I
I
only
think
know
it's
about
November
Aries.
21st. I was like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sober right now.
Well, that's good. Did you
Um,
drink a lot of water? Did you hydrate?
yeah, you gotta hydrate while you libate.
Okay.
So
Okay.
shout out to my man's grandfather, RIP, who passed that on to us. You gotta hydrate while you libate. Libation.
I
So
like that. I like the sounds of that.
Scorpio season is over.
It is.
Thanksgiving just passed.
It did.
So let me ask you something. How was your Thanksgiving?
Great. It
Okay.
was great. It was
Family?
great. Always. Always.
You're very family orientated.
I am. I am. I am. We really do everything like, and when we do it, it's like big. Like it's just everything. Like the whole family. But this year I did a giveaway. I did about I had 150 platters ready to go. Like if 150 people came, I would be able to have fed them. But it was last minute. It was a last minute thing that I put together with a couple of my brothers and some friends of mine. Um, we sold we didn't sell anything. It was free. Everything was free. Turkey, mac and cheese, candy yams, string beans, collard greens, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so that was fun.
Salute to you.
That was fun. I was in the house cooking all day. Straight off the plane because I was on vacation.
Mm.
Uh, and yeah, it was really fun. I cannot wait until like next year.
More
It's gonna
established,
get bigger.
especially when
Oh my
you
God.
know you got the Charmscast behind you, and hopefully
Absolutely.
some of these rich niggas from out here contribute to the.
Listen, it's I'm one of those, I'm gonna give back. Like
You're supposed
I'm
to.
gonna give back every chance I get. Like every chance I get. So it was really cool. It was very touching. It was families coming up. It was really, really, it was I felt so good. I didn't have like a big camera crew. I didn't have all of the bells and whistles. It was just come, eat, took some pictures with some people. And that was cool. And then of course Thursday, as always, upstate New York at my Nana's house. This was our last year there because she sold her house and she's moving closer to Jersey where I am.
Okay.
And I just was told that now Thanksgiving will be on me. I will be the host. So I'm ready for that.
Can I pull up with my girlfriend?
Yes.
I don't have one.
You'll have one next year. I think you do have one. You just don't want to tell us. But we'll get there.
I can't have a girlfriend and not claim her because she'll be watching this eventually, and she'll probably be hitting me like.
There's so many levels to relationships now. You'd be surprised.
Okay.
Just for people to say that they're in a relationship.
Any girl that I deal with, I don't say that like I'm probably gonna get like a little 2-piece because females know I don't hit them back. So it's like, bing bang boom.
Okay. Well, how was your Thanksgiving?
My family is my close friends. So, of course, every year when I'm not behind the G-wall, I'm at Lilo crib,
Okay.
So,
Did Lilo cook?
Nah.
Okay.
Lilo. I don't even think Lilo could cook, man. He be on a grand pump figure, too.
Okay, so that's never his food?
Now
I'm going to start going in his DM. Cap. I would put a whole bunch of caps. Cap. But, okay, so how many days did you eat your Thanksgiving leftovers?
All right, so anyone knows me, they probably think I'll be lying. Every Thanksgiving I house hop. So I probably...
Really?
What?
I've never house hopped.
I'm in there. Yeah, what's popping?
Really?
So I probably had like 4 plates.
Oh, my God.
2 of them got demolished on Thanksgiving because I was twisted.
Okay.
Friday. So I think Saturday was honestly the last day I had any Thanksgiving food.
Okay.
So
I think it was Friday for us.
I mean, you bougie. You license.
Yeah, like my daughter was like, are you gonna order Uber Eats? I'm like, no. But yeah, I think Friday was the last day. Yeah, Friday was the last day.
Saturday was mine. I ain't gonna lie, but there's apple pie. Like I bust that down last night though.
You still have apple pie?
Yeah.
Wow, I kind of have a beef with my grandmother because she bakes everything like from scratch. And she sends each household like a cake, a pie, this. I got nothing. And I'll call to like,
we good?
Yeah, you passed out pie. She's like, oh, you didn't get, I said no. She's like, oh, I got you for Christmas. So I gotta wait now.
You warm that pie up and you get some ice cream and you put that ice cream on top
vanilla
of that pie.
Bean?
Yes.
I only eat vanilla bean
and while you sitting watching your New York Knicks. Oh my God.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but yeah, Thanksgiving is, I'm thankful.
Okay.
Alive. J-O-B.
Right.
Free.
Ooh. Wait, were you locked? Yeah, you were away last Thanksgiving, right?
And the one before that.
And the one before.
Like my whole life, I probably missed like 10 Thanksgivings.
Okay. Well, you're here now.
And we're not missing no more. Don't worry. Don't even trip.
Right. So the last time we were here, we talked about Thug.
Mm-hmm. And what did I say?
You said Thug will be out by next year.
And he got out. He probably got out the week after.
He was out like the week after because I text you like, wow, we got to discuss this. But you called out of work so we couldn't discuss it. So now we're talking about it now. So yeah, Thug is out, which is really good.
And the last 2 of the co-defendants got acquitted today.
Wow. You see what happens when you keep your mouth shut, right? Is that what happened?
You got to stand tall.
Yeah.
Stand tall.
Yeah.
Because they be having a little bit of evidence. They don't be having everything. They just hit people with 52 fake out and they can start folding. Well, they give you that room, kind of some shit like this.
I've been in one of these rooms.
Mic you up like, yo, your man in there said you did this at the third. And
they be like, all we want is such and such. We don't want you.
And you gonna do 40 years.
You in there like, yeah.
Panicking.
It's crazy.
Panicking. But why self?
Yes,
I ain't YSL. I ain't into none of that.
That's good. That's good. And we don't discuss. I know everybody. And listen, we had a lot of feedback. Thank you guys for tuning into the last episode.
Facts.
And I know you guys want us to touch on politics so very much, but no, we're not doing that. I'm sorry. Politics, religion is just something that I'm not comfortable discussing. I will say one or two things, but
And keep it moving.
that's it. I'm not going in. I'm not digging deep. It's not. I don't want to. No.
But
My boy Donnie.
Johnny, not John Julio neither.
Donnie is president.
Johnny Trump's
So
Mr. Get Off Me.
get off of me.
He's trying to get rid of the Department of Education. I ain't gonna lie, as soon as he's not even officially in yet. And the stuff that he got going on as far as trying to start war with the Mexicanos, he's trying to with the border and the Department of Education, what he's doing with the women. I gotta pull up a lot of old clips. But I always tell people up to today, if you are allowed to get your license to carry, especially women, please go get it. I'm begging y'all. This world is getting colder and colder every day. I'm telling you, go get it. Like, fellas, if you can't get it because you may got an F on your report card, tell your shorty, go get that for the crib. And make sure she doesn't put that y'all live there. Because once it's a felon in the crib, they're very like.
You cannot. I know that for a fact. You cannot.
And they run down. They ask your neighbors about like your personal business, your daily type of living. So encourage people if they can to go get they,
Right. Absolutely.
Moving forth.
That's it. I know you guys want to be you should dig in. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We're not digging in. We just gonna breeze through it really quick. If you guys want a full debate, CNN is on cable television. You could hop on there, but it's not here on Charmscast.
So my first question for you is,
yeah,
let's dive in.
Already?
Yeah.
Damn.
Have you ever been catfished into a relationship?
Yeah. Yes.
You laughing like
no. Yes.
Wait, is it yes or is it no?
It's yes. It's yes. Big freaking yes.
You want to talk about it?
Oh my God. I'm willing to talk about it today.
But
I am. No, I'm willing to talk about it today. So, you know what I think? I think when guys are like, oh, I've been wanting to talk to you for 10 years, 10, 20, don't fucking do it. It's just a bad idea. However, it was a guy that I had known. I had known him. We were pretty cool or whatever. And he had reached out to me and was just like, what's going on? What you got going on? And at the time, I really didn't have anything going on. And he was like, he wanted to see me. He wanted to go out. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's go out. At the time, I'm single. And he's like, yeah, but I don't live up here. I live out of town or whatever. I'm gonna fly you out. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So, my schedule has always been like crazy. So it was kind of like I was planning to go this time, planning to go that time. I just didn't make it. But leading up to that, you having conversations. You know what I'm saying? You're talking. It's kind of like a long distance thing. You talking, you FaceTiming all day.
Everything's flowing?
It's just flowing, right? It's just all the bells and whistles. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is my house. You on FaceTime, you seeing the house. You're like, damn.
Large.
This my house, when you come, if you want, if things work out, you want to move here, you want to do this, you want to do that. And I'm just like, okay. Yeah. Now, I don't know if this is this, because it's two sides to me, right? It's like I feel like it's like the airhead side a little bit, like girl. And then it's like the real nigga side, right? So it's like, so I feel like at this particular, because people got to catch me. They catch me either when it's like airhead or like real niggas. It's either or.
So majority of the time, what are you?
Real nigga.
Okay. But right now, what are you?
Real nigga. Right? So but at this particular time, it was like airheadish, I guess. Because the fact that I wasn't paying attention at the time is what gets me. So
Mercury was retrograded at the time.
Now, you know what I'm saying? We're talking and it's like, we're building and we're on the phone. I'm seeing certain things. So I'm not really like questioning it because I see it.
Right.
So the time finally comes or whatever. And I fly out. Um,
So you get to your destination.
I fly, I fly out. I get to my destination, and we didn't stay at the house. So I'm like,
Red flag.
okay. So I've thought about like, okay, we want to be closer to the beach because you it's like an hour drive from the beach. But all right, cool. So I'm still on the bobblehead shit. Still on it because I'm just so happy. It's cool, it's fresh, everything's good. Right? So now we go, I go for my birthday or whatever. I spend like 6 days out there at a hotel, whatever, doing little things here and there. But leading up to that, there was different conversations like, yo, my man got a boat. Mind you, I met the guy on FaceTime. I got calls, I got pictures of the boat. Look, they going to dock the boat, get dressed. We're going to go somewhere nice. We're going to a rooftop. First of all, and my friends is my witness. I'm that girl sometimes. Like, I went and was in Givenchy, Saint Laurent,
Yeah.
Prada,
It's all good
this,
shit.
that, money, like everything brand new, right? I get there, all my shit or whatever. There was an altercation between me and him at the hotel. We had gotten into it for something, so I'm always gonna call my mother. I call my mother. My mother like, fuck that, leave. I'm booking you. You out of there, whatever. So now, make a long story short, we get cool. So now, um, get to the hotel or whatever. So we go out to eat a couple times or whatever. He's more laid back. He really is. Like, I always get the laid back guys. Like, I don't know why. And you know me, I'm such like a bubble. Like, so he laid back. So he not really with the club. He's never been with the club. So I know
Right.
that. So he like, we just chilling. So I'm like, all right, well, maybe this is a new thing for me. Like, somebody to like level me out. Boom. So we just do more like dinner, quality time, walks, here, this, that, and the third. So now, um, before I came, he had told me he was getting a new car. So he was like, I'm about to get this car, about to get an X7. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, all right. So me being a BMW owner of plenty of BMWs, I know
Talk your
how
shit.
BMW sounds. So this one particular night, I don't know if he was drunk. I don't know. But he FaceTimed me from the dealer, showed me the BMW. So I'm thinking, it's white on white. I'm like, okay, that one is nice. I'm like, is it in package? Like, just
Details.
having this conversation or whatever. So now he's like, all right, I'm about to get it. Call me back later. So now he FaceTimes me later on, like that night. So he's in the car. So my spidey senses went off
He got
because
the 1 Series.
because when you don't have your
Seatbelt
seatbelt on
on.
in a BMW, there is a
Annoying.
sound, and it just was not making that sound. So I said, what car are you in? So he's like, what? So I was like, what car are you in? My car. I was like, well, BMWs don't sound like that. I was like, is that a new feature in the X7? So now I'm on my
You start
little
Googling.
pickup shit, and I'm like, no. So I let that go. I ain't hold it
Is this
against
strike
him.
one? Or this
Right.
strike two?
That's strike one.
Okay.
So because that was before I got out to Miami. So now, oh shit. So now I didn't mean to say where I was at. So now this is live. This is why. Sorry.
Nah,
So
he get
so now no, it's fine. He put it in. He leave it in there. So now I get there or whatever, and I'm looking for the car. So I'm like, okay, because I had came in car service, and he was meeting me there. So I was like, where's the car? So he's like, oh, my uncle dropping me off, and I'ma just, my uncle dropping me off. So I was like, okay, but where's the car? Is your uncle dropping you? Like, why he didn't bring you in your car? So that was that. So now he runs out. He said he has somewhere to go. Boom. Now I got to start looking through shit. Boom. Bag right there. So I'm like, fuck, do I really want to go for this bag? So I think I might have called my best friend, like, I think he lying about the car. She like, for real? I'm like, bitch, I had I got a BMW now. Like, he don't sound like that. So now she like, what you gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna go through the bag. So I go through the bag and I find a receipt. Because
rental.
remember, he had got the car like a couple of days before I flew out there. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, you coming out? I'm gonna get the car. We're gonna do. So I don't know why he left it in the bag. So I go through the bag. So I open up the receipt, and it was a Saturn.
Oh,
So I held my composure because I'm like, maybe he thinks he has to do this because of like me, who I am,
He had a what?
He had a Saturn.
They still
Saturn.
make
It was like a Saturn truck or something. I don't know.
they
I
still
don't
make
know. I
those?
don't know. So I let that rock or whatever. But while I was there, he had like starting with me a little bit, trying to like start like, yo, you used to talk to this person, and I'm like, no. Like I'm explaining, like, no, I never talked to this, like, so now it was bad. So, I had came home or whatever, and I was like, yeah, this is probably not going to work. So now I'm talking to someone that knows him or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, like, what's up with him? Like, he coming at me crazy. I'm like, we had plans. Like, we was talking about moving. And they was like, moving where? And I was like, in his house. Like, he got a house and he did this. And they was like, no, he don't. Girl, that's not his house. That's it. And they like ran it down. And I was just like, oh my God.
That's tough. So he was house sitting.
Yeah. He was house sitting, lying about the car. And then this is the thing, right? Because I would call and ask for money and he would send it. I would call and ask for money. One time I flew out with my girlfriend to where he is, and we went to the mall. We went on a little shopping spree, me and her, and he sent me a nice piece of change. I was literally shopping in the
Maybe he was
mall.
stealing it.
I don't know, but shout outs to him because now I don't trust niggas.
Congratulations. You
I
played
don't.
yourself.
Yeah, it was really bad. And you know what's crazy? Because we were so cool, I probably wouldn't even care that he had the Saturn or didn't have the nice big house. It was a really nice house. I was showing
Did you
my
find out
family.
whose crib it
I was
was?
showing my family pictures like, yeah, this is the house he said we moved in. Every now and again, my mother hit me like, oh, well, you thought you was moving to what's her name? Like, every now and again in my family group chat, they kind of roast me a little bit. But yes, I was catfished. He told me it was one thing, it was another. And yeah.
So let me ask you a follow-up question. You was catfished.
I was.
Shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he fumbled you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever fumble anyone? Like you ever dropped the ball like, damn, I should have played this differently. Like,
Oh God. Yeah.
you about to cry in the car?
I'm about to cry. I have fumbled so many good ones, man.
Like 5.
Let me count.
Yo, what?
Well, you know one.
Don't bring me up again.
1, 2, probably like 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I'm gonna go with 4. 4. 4. And like all my like brothers they be like, you are so dumb. I don't know what.
You want to be a real nigga so bad.
No, yeah,
Yeah, no.
but it's me with like if I have like a connection with somebody, like, because how it happens is like I meet these people like on breaks,
Okay.
right? Like, say I'm in a situation,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then like that we're on the break, the situation that I was in.
Mm-hmm.
I meet these people. They just come out of nowhere and they do like they be the best people. And then I and I be here and then the situation will come and then I be there and then it don't and then I go back and then it just be a fucking mess.
So
If I could talk about how many, I would just cry.
you fumbled 4 goals.
4.
Let me count then. Hold on.
How many did you fumble? Did you ever do that?
Fumble?
Yeah.
What? Hold on.
Like, how do you redeem yourself? Do I pick up the phone? Like, do I pick up the phone and call these people? What do I do?
Our females is different. So, it takes a while for a female to say they're done. So when they're done, they're done.
Oh yeah.
So with me,
Oh my God. Is it more than me?
mm,
Okay.
oh nah, 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 for 4.
Yeah. No Wendy's.
But like, what do we like? So we fumbled these people. These people are
I'm
living.
cordial with all of them.
I ghost people.
It's like
I hate that I ghost people.
2 of them got kids.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them married.
What? Well, it wasn't meant.
It's cool shit. Once again, we're cordial. Like, I may post something on the gram, So, well, we don't go live no more, so I'm not sure if they're watching the
Do people
YouTube.
still go live?
Uh,
Is live even an option?
people go
Oh,
live.
okay.
I went live by accident the other day. The next thing you know, I was banned because somebody said some outlandish
so
shit.
there's no reason. So
I will never.
So, excuse me. Married, kids. I don't know what my people are doing because I really just like go ghost. I hate that I go ghost on them and I should have went ghost on the situation.
You see, you want to be Miss St. Patrick.
Yeah, I'm not doing that no more. Any freaking more.
It's fucked up because you know what it is?
They be with some good ass people.
We always go for what's not right for us.
Yeah.
And leave what's right. And then by the time we realize what's right, it's
Yeah, because look at I'm devastated. I almost wanted to cry when you text me the other day. I text all my friends like, can you believe? And they were like, you are so dumb. But maybe it wasn't meant.
Charles told me that.
I could not function.
I never forget the day I'm in the car. I'm like, oh.
I couldn't function. I was just like, wait, are you sure?
So.
But yes, guys, it sucks. It really sucks. It's a terrible feeling.
So I got another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If a man incarcerated steals someone's girl who has their freedom, what does that say about the man who has their freedom?
It's not his fault. That's all on the female. That's all on the female. It has nothing to do with the man.
Are you sure?
How can a man steal you? How can you steal me from my man, honestly?
He could be saying the right things and provide and backing it up too, like, yo, I'm gonna take you here, take you there, we're gonna do this, that, and the third.
But you do that because you want to do it, not because you have to. You do it because the female. She does it because she wants to do it, not because she has to, because your man is still your man even though he's incarcerated. He's just not there at the time. So that doesn't change who your man was or who he is. He's just not there to do that for you. Now, if I really hate talking about jail, but, and this is just my personal opinion, because I will love to get up here and spill it all and just speak from just me and think everyone is supposed to think the way that I think. But if y'all had that bond in that relationship before he left, it's really nothing or nobody that can come in between that unless you allow it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now, if shit was rocky and, things were not good before he left, then that shit is not going to work while they're in jail, because it's just, like I told you before, like dealing with somebody when it's really hard. Like if you don't have the discipline, it's not going to work. So I don't hold any man at fault that comes into the picture and happens to get someone else's girl. I hold the woman fully accountable.
So, my first bed, I was young. I was like 20.
I think, let me say this. Honestly, and I'm just speaking from experience, I don't think that you should go in jail and being in a relationship.
At all.
I think men should just go in and do your time and focus on the relationship when you come out, because men drive themselves crazy. Women drive themselves crazy. And it just creates too much of tension. You calling her all day because you want to know where she is. You're not focusing on your bed. You're too busy chasing where you at, what you doing. It becomes a burden on both parties. That's just my opinion. If anybody does it, hey, that's on y'all. I tell you who ain't. Pow, pow, pow. But go ahead.
So look, my first bid, like 2009.
Mm.
Was, I was in a relationship, or I thought I was.
Were you in a relationship or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go down, down Bordentown. Shorty picking up the phone and she writing me, coming to see me, checking on Mom Dukes. Shit start fading.
How
Like
long? How long after?
probably like a bullet in, but I had to do a 4-piece, no biscuit.
Mm.
So I get a letter one day
Did you
from
expect her to do the full 4 years?
I did, honestly.
Okay.
I was young, dumb, and full of cum.
Okay.
So, I get the letter apologizing, yo, I can't do this no anymore. I thought I could. X, Y, and Z is mentally strenuous, whatever. Blase, blase,
But
blah.
that could have very well been true.
I respect the honesty. I respect even reaching out because
She could
you
have just
you
ghosted
got
you.
exactly you have your freedom. You could have whatever. Boom. All right. So moving forth, don't hear from her. I'm not even thinking about her. She hurt me for a little bit. So, just a little bit. So now shit getting short, like you feel me? She don't even know like
She
it's getting short though, you feel me? And I'm not even like putting it out there. So now it's 2013, you know, get a kite. I'm just checking on get her back ASAP too. Like mail must have came in at like 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was in a box going back out at 4:15.
Oh wow.
You feel me?
Oh wow.
So I threw her back on the list. She's coming to see me. So I came home April 11th, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
She came to see me like April 8th. Like, don't you come home in like 3, 4 months? I'm like, hell yeah. Like, it's almost over. I got like a little over 90 days left. Don't even tell her. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. I comes home. It's a Thursday, too. I comes home. They got the iPhone in the car for me. Big, stupid, dumb shit, too.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever phone was out in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
So, I calls her, talking to her. She like, wait, why I didn't hear the operator lady? I'm like, for what? She was like, I always hear, when you first call and we've been on the phone for more than 15 minutes. I'm like, nah, why would you hear that when I'm home? She like, what?
You childish.
She like, you're home. She's in her office. She screamed, bangs the phone. Boom. 3 minutes later, she's like, you home? I just came to see you like 3 days ago. You didn't even tell me you was coming home. Yeah, that's crazy. She's like, I'm gonna kill you. She was like, I'm leaving work early.
But so she had the time when you got. Listen, I'm not judging, because Lord knows.
She pulled up,
Oh.
spent the night with her.
Oh. And you blocked her.
Nah, I wasn't on my blocking stage yet, you feel me?
Okay.
But we was kicking it, trying to rekindle shit. She on me like, yo, you still kicking it with the homies, X, Y, and Z, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, I don't want to hear nothing you really talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the homies ain't leave me, you did.
Did you ask her why? Like,
I
did you?
mean, she made it clear in the letter she couldn't do it. Like, you feel me? Like,
Because it's not everybody is not built for it.
ain't nobody built for
All
it.
women,
The,
like,
the, the men who go through what we go through, like, you gotta do it. But it's like a shame for nobody. And the women who be on the outside kicking down them doors, picking up the phone, sending them flicks up, like, that shit ain't, like, that shit is time consuming and strenuous too. So, like, salute to the females who, at them VIs when it's pouring,
mm-hmm.
snowing, got to deal with them racist ass cops or whatever. You feel me? That shit is annoying.
I feel like some people experience doing a bid with the right person. Like
Mm,
my sis, she did her bid with her now husband.
mm.
And he did everything he said he was going to do
when he came home.
when he came home. Literally. Where on the other hand, I
Yo, I hate you.
so I don't know, like, but I just know, like, from my experience, like, I don't want to have to put up with that shit. Cause I didn't have a good experience with it. I really didn't. Like, I'm scoring from that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't have a good experience. Like, I really didn't. I really did not. And I feel like I really did what I was supposed to fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. And I just didn't turn out for me the way it did. So I really don't even really want to give advice. But it's like, I've seen it from both sides. I've seen it from my experience and I've seen it from my sis' experience. Like, it literally went the way that he said it was gonna go. You know, you understand
Like
what I'm
a
saying?
fairy tale story.
Right. Like, it went exactly the way this man said. Everything he said he was gonna do, he really did it. You know what I'm saying? Versus, yo, we gonna do this, do that, and then you get out and you it's this, and then it's like, oh, it go haywire. Yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that because it's a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? You taking calls, you driving up and down highways, you doing this, you doing that because you really thinking like we're building this life for when you come home.
Mm-hmm.
And then for that shit to not work out, it's like, what the hell? So shout outs to anybody that's doing a bid, did a bid, it worked out, great. It didn't, you good. I have no advice for that shit. Don't ask me, because no. Don't ask me. I really can't.
That shit is for the birds.
I really can't. I
honestly.
can't give advice on that shit. Like,
So when should women stop doing bids with niggas?
um, when you figure out it's not for you. Like,
Should they even start?
sometimes you just get caught up in it. Sometimes you just really get caught up in doing a bid with somebody. You really don't plan it. You get caught up in it. And your feelings and stuff is involved. So you really feel like, all right, I'm going to ride this shit out with you because I fuck with you. I didn't only fuck with you because you was home and what you did. I fuck with you. So I'm going to be there to support and do all of that. But I feel like if you with somebody and they're in the streets and you may have done 1, 2, 3, and you the woman, it's like, and we talked about this years ago, it's like, some men, they really don't have the tools to get out of the street. So if you don't want to do those bids, then you got to kind of put some things into place for your man to take him out of the streets.
Right.
He may really not know. He may not have the tools. He may not know what it's like. But if you really want it to work and you really want your man, you're going to find every way to help them and get them out of the situation. Bids ain't easy. Them shits is not easy at all. Like, I don't...
Mental, emotional, spiritual.
Yeah.
It's a strain.
I would be in the middle of fucking concerts, running out of the concert to answer my phone.
Tough.
Mexico, in the fucking sea. Cruise ships. Fucking working doing bells and gel bullpens. Telling her, sorry, just let me just get this call. This is a collect call for the business and it's not. That's a lot. You know how much my phone bill used to be when I would be out of the country?
Yeah.
I'm taking fucking jail calls. This is before Wi-Fi calling. When you really just had that data roaming shit with AT&T.
And yo, no bullshit. When I did my first bid, calls was like, the rates went by where you were calling. So like, I was calling Jersey for 15 minutes, like $7, $8.
Yeah,
I had a
hell
female
no.
in Florida I was calling. Shit was like, I never told it was like $15 for 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I may call my aunts, cousins in New York. Shit like $12. I'm like, woo. And, you know, anybody who's been down, you know, you filling out them business remits if you could. You fill out the business remits every chance you get, like throwing money on the phone. But now it's like, shit, shorty rocks. You feel me?
Yeah. And shit, women, to be honest, like, if the man doesn't leave like a large lump sum of money, who you think paying for that shit? Us. Who you think putting gas in the car, tolls, fucking snacks in a snack machine. Like,
Shit get rough.
whoever does it, good for you. I wish you the best. If that's the man you love, and then by all means, do it, sis. Do it.
So,
I'm not mad at you.
what age should niggas stop bidding? Like, you feel me? Because some certain things, when you're into certain things, are clearly inevitable.
It's
When
hard
you
for
are in the
men though.
field, there's only two things that come with when you're in the field. It's either death or jail. Like, you feel me? Like, when you're scraping your knuckles, doing whatever you're doing, whether you're hustling, you're robbing, whatever. When you outside and you're doing, you know what I'm saying?
You
So
know what? Listen, it's really hard to put an age cap on it. You see what I'm saying? Because there's still some men 50, 60 that's still out here
you got to keep going higher, because I don't see niggas
getting it.
coming through in
Yeah,
wheelchairs
like they're
with the
still
oxygen tank on, like
they
getting
still
cuffed.
they still getting to it. It's just you have to ask yourself, what do you want? Listen, you know what I learned? I could want for someone, but they may not want that for themselves. Like, I could want you to leave the streets, live a regular life and get out of the spotlight and, cut back on. Maybe I can't get jewelry or expensive bags or whatever, just live a regular life. I might want that, but the man might not want that. He might just be used to the lifestyle he lives, the fast money, buying whatever he want. And what can I do? I can't stop that. But he knows what comes with that. So that's the choice he made. That's the bed that's the bed that the person will have to live in. That's your choice. You get what I'm saying? So I can't even give you an age. I just know me. Shit, I don't want to go to jail. So I would be,
Shit is so corny.
but I think once you pass 35, like a man, my personal opinion, past 35, if you should know, or you should have already put enough money away to get out of there. And if you haven't, I'm not judging, but what's stopping you? Like, if you watching this right now and you are over 35 or 40 and you have children and a family or whatever, like, what is stopping you? What stops you? Like, what is it going to take? Because the first thing when a man get locked up, what they get on the phone say, my kids, my family, my this, my that. And it's like, but were you thinking about that after we asked you to stop what you was doing?
Right.
Because everybody ain't Tasha St. Patrick. We don't want y'all in the streets. We want y'all to build a business. Shit, invest in our business. Let us bring the money in, like Gucci and Keisha.
But does this date back to certain things that aren't taught at a younger age to men?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean,
Does the environment play a part as well?
yeah. Remember I said, most men that hustle, you know why they went out to hustle? Because they mamas needed them to.
Right.
My mother never did that. My mother worked. All from the from I can my mother always worked, like, even at her young age with 2 kids at the time, she worked. When my brother turned 18 and he decided he even wanted to play with the streets, she was like, you gotta go. You're not living at my house thinking you selling anything. And it might have been weed at that time. I'm not really too sure. I don't remember. But my mother was like, oh no, I don't condone that. Cause you can go to school, you can work. So that shit comes from your household. But I also know a mother who would be on the block and watch the cars and be like, the cops coming down. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that shit comes from the household.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said, do your research. Ladies, fellas, when you go on them dates, you gotta ask questions.
The lineage.
You gotta, cause that shit runs deep. And then now that I've learned that, right?
Mm-hmm.
After me and my grandmother had that talk, and I sit back and I look at things, I'm like, oh, that's why this person did this way.
Mm-hmm.
Or that's why that person acts this way, because it's learned behavior.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't rock with that. I need somebody to be on the same type of
At all times.
all times. I mean, not all times, but at least most things. I can't deal with that.
So I'm gonna tell you this, right? 'Cause a lot of people be pump faking. Like, I reside in Bergen County. I've been out here like I'll say majority of my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's people out here that do certain things they ain't had to do.
Right.
And I'll say for the most part, certain shit I got into, I didn't have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I chose to. Everybody got their own
Yeah, I feel like
choice.
you chose.
Yeah, I chose to. Probably I was never even forced. It was like it was always like once. Like
Mm-hmm.
so, my parents provided me with everything I needed,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing I wanted.
Oh,
So,
wow.
if that doesn't make sense to people, like
That's deep.
um,
That's really deep.
my first pair of Jordans I bought on my own. I bought that off of drug money. Like you feel me?
So you did these things because you wanted to, not because you had to.
Nah, I wasn't forced. Like it's no rap cap. Like you
Right.
feel me? Like
Yeah.
the niggas be out there acting like, and then there's people out here. I ain't gonna throw no names out there. They act like they come from like a bad household, even in the hood too. Like outside of my county, I've been in like dang, like your mom a nurse.
Yeah.
Like your dad a school teacher. Like even though like I ain't counting nobody pockets. They have a nice amount of income to take. Oh, you just live in an area where it's quote unquote the hood, so you just
You want to fit in.
it's okay to do that. Like you feel me? So to the people who are out there that who didn't succumb to the traps or whatever was set up by the government or the oppressors or whoever it may be that made it out or around without even having to deal with that, I salute y'all. You feel me? Because I got caught up in like when I get caught up in anything that I'm gonna do in life, I'm full fledged. It's no half stepping. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like Big Daddy Kane says, no half stepping. We're gonna do it to the max. You feel me? So it's people that I see like, damn, bro did this at one point in life, but he got out of that and he got a degree or degrees or a business or businesses. So salute to them. You feel
Right.
me?
Yeah.
Like I came across police officers. Like the only difference between me is you, I never got caught. Like damn,
Mm-hmm.
that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. And
Yeah.
there's mad people like whatever line of work you're into. There's mad people. Parents be like, yo, like I was just like you, or some of them like, come on, I was worse than you. Like, your dumbass just got caught. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, the only good thing I can say is to tell when did mine every time. Like, you feel me?
That's it.
You know,
That's it.
we ain't got to worry about that no more.
So to double back from all of the biz that you've done, right? Because you're a man, so you can tell me from your perspective. Like, have you ever had your girl stolen? Like, has your girl ever left you when you found out?
Nah, because the only time I went, like, was my first bid. That's when I went in. I
Mm-hmm.
was younger, way younger, early 20s. Um, and she just told me, like, yo,
It wasn't another man. It was just she couldn't handle it.
she couldn't handle it. You
Okay.
feel me? But, nah, because after that, I'm like,
You knew. You learned your lesson. You
so
knew.
the fast,
You
and
learned.
I've seen what niggas was going through.
Right.
Niggas are going there. Niggas
You know
start
what?
swinging on the police, all
Yeah.
types of shit.
You know what I don't agree with? This is the one thing I don't agree with that I hated, right? Excuse me.
Mhm.
Sometimes like y'all friends really make up lies about us when y'all in there. Like y'all will call home and they'll be like, yo, I seen your girl in a Lambo truck. Like they really make up the wildest stories. And I always said, like, why do guys do that? Like, if your friend is doing a bid, why are you telling him shit about what his girlfriend is doing? That just
Right.
makes it worse. Like, why don't you just save that for when he gets out? Cause you know what happens?
Niggas be
The
going
guy
crazy.
hang up with you and call his girl, yo, what the fuck? You did it. It's so bad. You know, people used to say so much stuff that I was doing. I really wasn't doing it. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Then at one point, I just used to start posting shit, tweeting shit, saying shit because I knew
It was gonna go back.
it was gonna go back.
You got to give
True
people false
story.
information.
True story. Me and an old acquaintance was out at a hookah lounge.
I know this person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and an old acquaintance was out or whatever. Female. We were out at a hookah lounge. Y'all know, everybody, and y'all know I don't smoke hookah.
Mm-hmm.
I just go. I just went because the food was
The
good.
vibes, right.
A close friend of mine was there. Family friend, like to the fact where he calls my grandmother Nana.
Okay.
Like we weren't dating. And then it was another friend of mine. Like we all know one another. We sat at the table together. We all sat, like they were there, but then they ended up pulling a chair. They're all smoking hookah. I'm sitting there eating. I seen two guys that knew somebody that I was dealing with that was incarcerated at the time. I told them at the table, I said, they spoke to me, the guys. I said, watch they say I was out on a date or I was out, they see me with some nigga. They about to put 100 on 10, literally. 2 days later, I got a call about being on a date on a double date with two niggas. I said, you see? I had to explain who it was. I'm like, first of all, that was such and such and such and such. We weren't on no goddamn date. If I was on a date, the creep that I am,
wouldn't even be there.
I would not be in Montclair, New Jersey.
Right.
I'm out of town. I'm not gonna be local. Are you retarded? But it's just like these two grown ass men went and got on a tablet or whatever and went and emailed or called or whatever. And I was like, yo, people, why? I want guys to stop doing that. Y'all gotta stop doing that to these men that's in jail. Y'all don't know what it does to them. It fucks them up. They can't sleep at night. They be tossing and turning. And it be the niggas who y'all think don't. That call a girl, yo, what the fuck? I'm looking crazy out here. So just stop. Just stop. Because I wouldn't do that. I'm the type, if I see you out and you messing with somebody, I'm checking you right there. Like, I'm not even going to have to call. I'm just going to just, who is that? What's going on? What are you doing? That's me. But
Right.
everybody else is not the same. So that's just one more thing I had to say. But damn, I wish you could have experienced, like,
Experience what?
a guy stealing your girl just so you could tell me how it feels. They don't know. We want to know. Is Mr. Steal your girl? You get what I'm saying? Like, I just would have liked if you could have been like, yo, that shit hurt. It don't feel good. It's a fucked up feeling. And
well, when Shorty left me my first bit, I was in pain.
But it wasn't for a guy.
It doesn't matter. It's not pain.
Okay.
It's pain.
How long was y'all together before you got locked up?
Like since 07.
2 years? So 2 years? Yeah.
Like started dealing with each other like September 07.
Was she into street guys?
She's a square from Delaware.
How the fuck do you expect her to do a fucking bid?
She was a square.
He left that part out. Oh my fucking God.
A square from Delaware.
That girl probably was having all type of anxiety attacks.
So smart.
Her parents probably was drilling her. What are you going to a prison for?
Don't even like me.
Yeah, no. Come on, cut her some slack.
Sister ain't like me.
Stall her out, Debo.
I'm
thinking she like.
Hey yo, I put her on Future, and this back there, she like.
The craziest part is the guys, like street guys that go for like they want the square women, and then when some shit go down and the women bail out and they want to come back to the down chick.
Opposites
that
attract.
Shit be the funniest. I be like, this shit is hilarious.
Opposites attract. So I'm like, oh, I bet you feel
they do, but look.
She was working 2 jobs.
Just because, and see, this is where people go wrong because you're saying opposites attract. Yeah, but that doesn't mean like personality. Like that doesn't. You still got to date within your. What word can I use?
We spoke about this before.
Caliber.
Remember we used about like.
So it's like you wanna. So like for instance, like I can be hood, and I can also be corporate.
You can not everyone can turn that switch on.
Right, you got to know who it is. Like you have to know. Like I want a guy that's the same as me. He can, he can be a little hood, he can blend in, but when we walk in the room and we're with a bunch of corporate Fortune 500 people, you need to be able to hold a conversation with them as well as me.
No bullshit. At work, even at work, my boss, I'm on the phone, I'm speaking with whoever. Okay, I'm like, oh, what happened? I get off the phone, I'm like, what happened? He's like, yo, your capability of turning that switch on and off. He's like,
It's great.
you are the best to do it. He's like, sometimes I gotta look like. He's
Is that really him?
like who is that like on the
Right.
phone? You feel me? Because I really know how to sit there and turn that switch on and off. So
Right.
like if I remove myself from this negative crab in a bucket place, you feel me? That you know
Right.
what I'm saying, and go somewhere else, and they don't know nothing about my back, my
Right.
criminal
They'll never
history, they
know.
would never know because I'll sit there and I will converse with them about any topic under the sun, and
But
people just be so blown away.
you know a lot of people can't do that, and I feel like
Sucks for them.
and I feel like too that's why they don't know nothing outside of selling drugs. They don't know anything outside of it because it's like they don't have they can't understand, like they don't understand outside of selling drugs because it's like, okay, you can't have a conversation with the little homies on the block the same way you would if you was trying to get a contract in your new trucking company.
Right.
You can't. So it's like they don't know, and I think that's that's where the disconnect is because it's like this is all I know. And when you think corporate, you think you got a suit and tie. Like, people don't realize it's really not that. It's just, can you have a conversation with someone and really understand and really have dialect and really like talk and no, a lot of times I pay attention and I already know just from having a conversation with a guy like, he's slow. He doesn't even know what's going on. 'Cause he just like, yeah, yeah,
But look, it's the same thing, and I'm not playing the sex card.
uh-huh.
Look though, right? It's girls out there just pretty as hell, fucking dingbats,
Yes,
airheads. I swear to
absolutely.
God, all they got is their looks, and like,
Absolutely.
oh my God, a specific girl just came in my mind too. I'm not gonna say her name. I can't even say where she's from because niggas gonna know. Like,
It's terrible.
she dope, but like she's a fucking airhead, and
It's
like,
certain words people say, I'd be like, slow. Looked it.
yo, it's mad words I see all the time
Looked it.
on
I'd be like,
Instagram. I'd be like, yo, do y'all niggas got not have iPhones? Like, whatever. Siri can help y'all. Cause like there's so many words that like people they're not even using it in the right context. Like, you feel me? Like, yo, I'm going to the store and it's TWO. All right, so two of y'all going to the store. Bet.
this is what I'm saying.
Like that.
I can't. I'd be like, wow.
I be crying when I see grammatical errors because niggas be up there talking like all this
And
fly money shit.
And don't get me wrong. Sometimes when I'm typing fast or something, I may misspell.
Only time I'm doing it when I'm
here or
driving and I'm
there.
like this.
Right. But other than that, I'm like, here I go. Looked, you mean? Because looked at is not a word.
And when they say it on the phone, too, I'm like,
yeah, that's what I get quiet because I be like, so this is not going far. This is not going to go far at all. So I just feel like
I want to get one of them shirts that say I was stupid.
I'm at the age now. I'd be like, I know a situation not gonna work from the conversation. I just had a conversation with
That's
somebody.
why
I was
text is
like,
good
oh,
sometimes.
it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work. I'm not even gonna waste your time or mine anymore to even try. You know what? I'm done trying to see the good in the motherfucker. If you show me who you are the first time, I got to believe you. Got to believe you. I can't do no more second chance, third chance. I'm done. No. Do. If you show me that, unfortunately, you don't have the education level higher than a fifth grader. No.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
I can't help you. I'm at the age I can't. My daughter is an honor roll student in advanced
Go girl
classes and she's 12. I cannot do that. That's the first thing. Second thing, if I give you the opportunity, especially it's people who, oh, I know what the things you went to, I know what you like, and then I give you a chance and you do some off the wall shit and you should know that that's not for me, I'm ghosting you. And I think that's it.
So that's the last thing I'm gonna say.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
I have a problem.
Oh shit.
Two of my problems is ignoring red flags.
Oh, mine too.
I cannot. I mean, some of y'all, if you
I
know,
want to
you
fix
know.
you so bad when I see you have a
I
problem.
can't ignore the red flag because you feel me?
I like red.
Needless to say. But another thing is, my dumbass will ignore a red flag, and then when I sit back and think like, yo, it's your fault you ignored the red flag, then the first thing I want to do is go right to your name, block,
Okay.
and I'm not even giving you no like, I'll block you on everything before like, you know what I'm saying? I'll block you on every social media that you follow me, block your number. So by the time you think you text me and it come up green, you're like, oh, this nigga just blocked me. And now you go to the gram, you're blocked there too. You feel me? Now you going to Facebook. Oh, hey, you get a block too. Now it's like, what I dislike is if I block you, then you contact someone else, like tell this nigga to unblock me or whatever, or
Just take the block.
tell that nigga he corny. Like I'm corny for blocking you. No, I'm blocking you from. I'm protecting my peace because honestly, you don't want to see me get irate with you. Because like I'm not gonna go back and forth with no female. I'm gonna tell you call your brother, your father, your baby daddy, and we could take it wherever. So I'm protecting my peace and like instead of me getting super upset. So like and then you're calling other people like other people don't need to know like we were even conversing, like, or like it was like a type of situation. So now you letting people in my business, you feel me?
Right, right.
And unbeknownst to you, they may be looking at you dumb, like, oh, he talking to you too? Like, bitch, it wasn't even that serious. He talking about other friends. So like,
Right, yeah.
don't like if you get blocked, respect the block. It's
respect the
okay.
block
Like niggas get blocked every day, b.
every day.
Like if I get blocked, depending on how far in we like, if we were only talking for a month or two, you block me. Now if you be talking for a year and you block me, I may hit you from like the bat line. You feel
Because you
me?
want to know.
Yeah, I may hit you from the bat line, and like if it's a year, I'm gonna tell you like, so you pick up the phone. Yo, stop fucking playing before I come to your house.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like after a couple weeks or days or something, it's like, okay. Guys don't respect the curve though. Guys have a hard time respecting the curve. I'm really learning that. They have a hard time respecting the fucking curve. Like, respect it, please. It's like after a while you got to stop responding, but then you feel bad because you genuinely be wanting to be cool with people and they keep pushing and pushing and pushing. It's like, no, I don't
And that's
like
when you
you.
hit with the yeah.
No, I just stopped responding after
Okay.
a while. Like, I can't respond anymore.
All right. I have a question. Your messages. If I text you right now, is your red receipt on?
I think it is.
Is it for everyone or for certain people?
I think it's for everybody.
So, let's say you go someone and they keep texting you. Are you opening or are you just leaving on delivered?
Yeah, I open it.
Just so they can
Yeah,
see
because I
that
don't want it bubble in my phone. I just open it.
and nothing else.
No. Some people I block. Some people I block. Like some people I have to block you because you're doing too much.
So,
But some people I just let you you're gonna keep talking to yourself.
what do you feel about guys who have their phone that don't have the red message on, or people in general? They don't have to be guys.
I feel like I want to sometimes I put it on, take it off, but it depends on the mood I'm in because sometimes I want you to see I saw it. But most of the time, I know you saw the message. We have our phones in our hands all day, every day. Now, for my own sanity into this new thing that I'm trying to do with myself, I'm trying to take breaks from my phone. So there's sometimes that I will really put my phone on the charger. I turn the volume down. I'll turn it on silent. I will put it upstairs in my bedroom and I will go sit downstairs for 2 hours as long as Yuri's home. Like if me and Yuri's home, I know my mom is home. Everybody's good. I really do that now, just like for my own sanity, because sometimes when I'm scrolling through Instagram, I'm on TikTok, sometimes it's too much. Hell yes, TikTok. What?
You don't follow me on TikTok?
You have TikTok? I have to follow you.
You gotta teach them how to use that because we gotta
TikTok.
do some TikTok for
I kind of
Charmscast.
do more TikTok. I kind of like TikTok more than Instagram.
We gotta do TikTok for. Nah, we'll have this conversation.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, like
I didn't know you have a TikTok.
I love TikTok. I go on TikTok for different cooking regimens, different designs. I go on TikTok for my dog. Like I go on TikTok for I go on TikTok for literally like everything now. But I've noticed like I rely on my phone way too much, and I'm trying to just be a little more independent because I honestly feel like the movie on Netflix tomorrow, what was it? I can't remember. I feel like that's probably going to happen soon. We're going to lose all connection to cell phones, the real world. Like I got to learn how to navigate without my cell phone. I don't want to always wear my cell phone. I don't want, and sometimes I need a break. Sometimes my phone just rings too much. And sometimes I don't want to deal with people.
So this like the bat line right here, like not too many
Yeah, I have
people.
a bat line too, but that one too, I put both of them down.
Well, this is really for business. Like this like for my company, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dispatcher, so like sometimes there's stuff going on at night with the truckers or whatever, and I gotta pick up.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the phone that everybody has.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say like like the second week of October,
Mm-hmm.
I left this phone home every day for like a week straight.
Is your personal?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
left it home.
How was that?
It was relieving.
Yeah.
It
But
was relieving.
sometimes I really have my own like I'm going through my own like sometimes I'm going through my own shit for the day and I just don't want to talk. Now, I'm always going to pick up for my mother and my grandmother and my brothers and my daughter. That's but anybody else like I really don't feel like talking. I answer for you.
You'll pick up like, bro, you good? Like, yeah, I'm gonna call you back.
Yeah.
You'll
I
pick.
just be wanting to make
Yeah,
sure you're
but
okay.
yeah, just make sure you add me in that.
Yeah. I was bad with Do Not Disturb. I took that off. Now I just silent my phone. If I want to
Do
talk, I
not
want to talk.
disturb is fire.
Yeah, if I want to talk, I want to talk. I feel like I have the right to say that. I don't want to answer my phone. I don't have to.
I don't think you gotta
It's only
justify
my
your
mother, my
thoughts.
grandmother, my daughter, my brothers. That's it. Anybody else, if you really, really needed me, then I'll get to you when I get to you.
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
But yeah, today was great.
Per usual.
Today was a great day.
I highly appreciate you.
Don't take another Tuesday off. I tell you
We're
that.
gonna be here next Tuesday.
Yeah.
And the Tuesday after.
Uh-huh.
The schedule's in the phone.
I'm just letting you know because
We're locked in.
you might find another holiday to get drunk for. I don't know. So I'm just letting
Christmas,
you
but
know.
I don't think I'll be here for New Year's anyway.
Okay. I probably won't either.
I love that.
You know?
I'll probably like the last episode of this year. I got an announcement for you guys.
Okay. Oh, God. All right. Well, until next week, guys.
Be safe. Pray. Drink water. Mind your business.
Mm-hmm.
Share, like, comment, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And per usual, we're thankful for you guys tuning in. And see you guys next time. Do you see that comment?